Lady Pelvic here, bringing you my thoughts on Sony's press conference. Sorry it is so late. See, what had happened was Nintendo was all like, hey, here's like 30% off some games. Minish cap. So got that, played the fuck out of it, beat it, gonna review it, and now I'm doing this. Okay, Sony! Sony started off with a smart-ass opening. They brought in The Last Guardian, a game everyone was waiting for, including myself. I was so happy to see that this game didn't fall off the edge of the earth. Like, it threw me off, and when I saw the giant chicken, dog, bird thing, I was like, oh, it's back! You're this kid running around in some, what looks to be abandoned ruins with this chicken, dragon, dog thing. It looks so cute, though, in a weird way. It is kind of cute. And the companionship and the heroism and just the bonding that you saw during this game footage was awesome. There was times where you would call your little pet over and he would bring down like a platform for you. So he would jump at the platform, kind of bring it down because he's heavy. And then when you jump for the platform and you look like you're about to miss, it goes slow-mo. He's like, bam, the little chicken thing grabs you, you know, by like this part of your shirt, and you're just hanging there. You're like, whoa, I could have died, but you saved me, thank you. And it happens again, but this time the chicken thing misses, but it has its tail and it whoop, like it's whoop, and there you go, you grab it, and you're just hanging on, you're climbing up it, and that definitely gives you like a Shadow of the Colossus kind of feel. But, oh my god, it looks great. And it's not only one-sided, by the way. This giant chicken thing doesn't only help you help it. Because there's a time where it's like clawing for its life, like it's about to fall, it's hanging on the ledge, and you push over this log thing that it could use to help push itself up, and you save it, and I'm so ready to play. Like, I thought it was going to be forgotten and never addressed ever, but it's here. Like, it's coming. Knowing that it is in development was awesome. So, strong opening for Sony. Way to go. Then I opened with a brand new title, Horizon Zero Dawn, and I fucking loved it. I absolutely loved it. The fact that it's like primitive beings, Indians, you know, taking down these giant robotic monsters with bow and arrows and spears, like primitive caveman, borderline caveman tools, you know? And oh man, the gameplay, like the tethering system, holding down that giant, like dinosaur looking robot and then hitting it, and it looked like she knew exactly where to hit. Chunks of armor fell off. You can use part of its armor against it or like as a beam, like just, it was great. And I'm so ready to play this game. Like, woo! And then female protagonist, like, okay, there you go. Anita, you happy? I'm happy. I mean, doesn't make or break a game for me, but it looks awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Then Sony wasted no time going into Hitman, and it looks good. I don't play. You know, I guess Agent 47 is back. I don't even know what that means, but I was like, okay, cool. Brief trailer of Street Fighter V. Nice. I feel like that's something that Capcom could handle on its own and show off, so I guess new characters are back. I'm not much of a fighting gamer myself, but people are back. Hooray! No Man's Sky. Guys, No Man's Sky. This game is going to be so huge. Every star is its own solar system, is its own thing. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a lot of fucking stars. Wow. So the developers took us to Planet E3. It had some grass, it had some boulders. He showed that you can break down the environment, you know, shoot it, kind of destroy it. And then there's things called Sentinels. And Sentinels, they kind of take you down, hunt you down, because they're not about that exploration life. I don't know, they're haters. So he kind of fled. You know, he kind of fled to like an ocean area, lake maybe. And there were some fish, you know, some E3 fish. He was very entertaining to play. He seemed a little nervous, but, you know, I thought it was a really great showing. And the fact it was actual gameplay, you know, he was actually playing, was really awesome. And we, you know, for those who are excited for this game, we are going to get lost in such an amazing universe. It's going to be an awesome journey, guys. So Sony's on a roll, right? And then Dreams happens. Dreams is like an artistic game with artisticness. Pretty much it's like clay molding, and you mold your own things. I mean, it could be a piano, it could be like a person, it could be polar bears, it could be zombies, whatever. And the thing is, I just see all these dicks. You know, just dicks everywhere with this game. I don't really have the patience to like create stuff. It's not exactly a game for me, so I probably won't really, you know, go out of my way to play it. But if I do, I'm gonna go against the grain and draw some vaginas. Firewatch. Firewatch. A game where you're in first person and you're just this dude and you have a yellow walkie-talkie with a lady speaking to you from it. And that's all fine and dandy. You're exploring, you're looking for something, I'm not entirely sure. Everything seems fine and dandy. And then the woman's like, says something about the gentleman being in his tower, you know, to communicate with her. And then he's like, I'm not in my tower. She goes, well, who is? Firewatch, the logo shows up. I like a sense of mystery, and it definitely caught my attention. It didn't seem like a game I'd play at first, but if it keeps this mystery level up, I think I might check it out. So, alright, Firewatch. Looking good. Looking good. Destiny expansion pack. Have fun if you play Destiny. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Guys, they're just shitting out Assassin's Creed games. Don't get me wrong, I like Assassin's Creed. I've played 1, Ezio Trilogy, and 3, but like 3 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I just don't even care to play 4. Even though I heard good things about it, I'm just like, ugh. Like, I hated Connor. I guess I wasn't a big fan of the architecture either. That sounds really lame, but I just didn't care. Like, I just couldn't care about this character or anything that was going on. I was just, fuck. So anyways, Assassin's Creed 5 is coming out. We're at Assassin's Creed Syndicate. You're Jacob's twin sister. She's more stealthy, I guess, where Jacob's more like head-on, so I don't know. I'm just not enthusiastic about this game. So next up is the chibi Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy World. I liked it. I thought it was really cute. I was like, hey, I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan, but it looked really cute. JRPGs, my thing. Why not give it a try? So, it was like, you're first, you see like 2 little chibi Final Fantasy people run up, and then poof, they get bigger and like normal size. The boy kind of looks like Roxas. Anyone else? Ventus? Anyone else get that vibe? Just me? Okay. So, these characters, and I guess monsters can be either small like chibi, or they can be like large. And if they're chibi and you're large, like you're your regular size, they can like stack on top of your head and I guess gives you buffs or powers or something. Or if you're like the chibi form, you can ride on the bigger monsters and do sorts of buffs, damage, or whatever. I'm actually kind of excited to see how that like growth system works, that size system works. So I'm ready. It looks great. I think it's cute, adorable. I love cute and adorable shit too, so I don't know. But I'm excited for this game, Final Fantasy World. So this next trailer made every Final Fantasy fan cream themselves, like just covered in their own grossness. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everyone was hype about it. I thought it was cool. I'm not a giant Final Fantasy person, so to me I was like, oh, but I understand the hype and what this game did for Final Fantasy. The first one I played was 10, and I tripped at the finish line. I couldn't fight, or I couldn't beat Jet because fuck Jet and his final fucking forms. So I didn't beat it, but like I'm not a big turn-based, I don't know, kind of. It depends on my mood. But getting the chance to replay a game that really put Final Fantasy on the map, I'm excited to play. Granted, I didn't lose my shit like some of these other people did. Like some people were just like, praise the gaming god. Then Shenmue 3. I've never played a Shenmue 3, or a Shenmue. None of us have played Shenmue 3. But I've never played a Shenmue game. I've heard great things about it. I heard many things about it. I just never got the chance to play. I didn't know it was such a big game until recently. Sony gave the stage to the producer, developer, people of Shenmue 3, or Shenmue in general, and were just like, hey, we're gonna do a Kickstarter. Now, everyone was kind of like, Sony, why don't you just fund this? But maybe Shenmue 3 people wanted it to be like a game for every console, not just PlayStation 4. So that might have been a reason. I'm hoping what they do is re-release number 1 and number 2, since that's normally how it is anyways, especially when they're remaking something. They like to bring out the old games again, kind of get that hype, just like they did with Kingdom Hearts, 1.5, 2.5, getting us ready for 3. So I'm probably gonna play it. Yeah, Kickstarter released, it easily excelled its goal, like it just friggin' skyrocketed. Some people even cried. I was like, holy shit, like apparently this game's a big thing. So Shenmue 3. Okay, so Batman. Here's something for you. I don't comic book very often, so when I saw this trailer, I was like, Batman vs. Zombies? I didn't quite understand what was going on. If you didn't either, that actually makes me feel better. But my friend explained to me, he's like, that's scarecrow gas, laughing gas or scare gas, whatever the hell it's called. So this guy was probably hallucinating or some shit. I was like, oh. I didn't get any of that, but alright. Moving right into PlayStation Vue, which is pretty much another streaming service like Hulu, Netflix. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened when this trailer came up. I stood up, I made my own Call of Duty, and I came back, and the trailer was still going. I don't play first-person shooters. I played Call of Duty once. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a really fun time with it. I sucked at it, by the way. I just shot anything that was a moving target. So friends, not friends, anything that moved. I was like, yeah! So Call of Duty, if that's your thing, I'm sure you're gonna be really happy about it. One thing that was peculiar was it was announced on Sony's stage and not on Xbox's stage. I bet Sony had to pay a pretty penny or something, because, wow. But hey, for you Black Ops people, congratulations, you're getting another new game with, I guess, new weapons. I don't know. Disney Infinity. Okay, shout out to this guy. I'm not a big Disney Infinity fan. Some people, a lot of people, I don't know, some people aren't. I don't really keep up with Disney Infinity, but, like, I'm sure they have their own demographic, but, like, Disney Infinity isn't, I guess, a game where people go to E3 for. You know what I mean? If that makes sense? But man, this guy was so enthusiastic. In order to talk about a game where a lot of people aren't, like, super hyped for, he, like, brought it. Like, that was the kind of enthusiasm you need to talk about a game like Disney Infinity. One, it's Disney, so you have to be happy and cheery. But, like, two, that's just how you have to talk about any game, You have to sell it. You have to get people hype about it. And I'm not a Disney Infinity fan, but he had my attention. Like, maybe I just wanted to watch him continue talking because he was so goddamn entertaining. That guy needs to give a pep talk to the people at Square Enix. That conference was fucking boring. I mean, like, good stuff, but, like, god damn, fucking boring as hell. Star Wars Battlefront. Okay, don't hate me. It just looks like a Call of Duty to me with a Star Wars skin. I'm pretty sure I'm completely wrong. I've never played a Star Wars Battlefront. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Seen all the movies. Still not a fan. I just don't sci-fi. Nothing against Star Wars, but I just don't sci-fi. I guess, a lot of people are really excited for that game, so you know what? Hope it's awesome and everything you ever wanted it to be. The final title that, as the dude said, needed no introduction. Uncharted 4. Never played any of the Uncharteds before, but man, did this one look great. So they started up, they fired it up. Nate and Homeboy are talking. They push open the doors. Whatever, they're in like the marketplace looking thing. And Nate is drunk. He's just kind of like not moving. And it wasn't a big deal because Sony recuperated from that pretty quickly. They rebooted the system, they did the whole thing over again. No big deal. The second time it worked flawlessly. He's going through it. They get into like a Jeep thing and they're traveling down and boom, an armored van comes out of fucking nowhere and starts shooting at you. So, man, you are just like, there's all these roads and passages that you can go down. And man, he was like weaving and you're like dodging his arms. It looked great. It was the same intensity of like Sonic Adventure 2's opening, where a giant truck is chasing you while you're just kind of surfing on a piece of airplane. It was that kind of intensity, that kind of hype, that kind of movement, that kind of like whoop, 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 move, 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 hustle. I now have interest in Uncharted 4. You can definitely tell, first of all, live gameplay, always a plus. So you know that it's in the works, it's in production. We're almost gonna have it. Also, it looked beautiful, the graphics, the livelihood of it all. It looked great. Like Uncharted 4. Way to end your press conference. So good job. Overall, Sony's press conference was really good. it had really like high moments, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was probably like the peak of that. And then it had like really like okay moments. And then we're actually bad, just okay. You know, I feel like Dreams was kind of like, oh, you know, not bad, not good, you know, it's alright, it's fine. But I really enjoyed it. Last Guardian is probably my favorite thing. Horizon Zero Dawn, another thing that I'm so ready for. I just wanted to play it right then and there, but I couldn't because it's not fucking ready. Firewatch has my attention. Like, I got my eyes on you. Having the chance to play Final Fantasy VII, thank you. Sweet. And it's going to be all pretty fat and stuff. Sony's press conference, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye.